Welcome to Orlando Attractions Magazine, The Show.
This week we're taking you behind the scenes of the wrestling entertainment industry.
Not only that, but we're also bringing you along for a manatee release at SeaWorld.
As always, we've got theme park news, travel tips, a new giveaway, and more coming at you. And it's all happening right now. This week's show is brought to you by Theme Park Connection, where you can buy, sell, and trade Disney items. Visit their warehouse here in Winter Garden or online at themeparkconnection.com.
Mousefan Travel is our preferred travel agent. Whether you're headed to theme parks, a luxurious cruise, or an exotic destination, let the experts handle it at no extra cost. For a free quote with no obligation, visit mousefantravel.com.
Undercover Tourist is our recommended supplier of online discount tickets to Disney World, Universal, and other Orlando area attractions. For the best deals and planning tips, go to undercovertourist.com or find them on Facebook and Twitter. Welcome to this week's episode of the show. I'm Banks.
And I'm JeniLynn. Well, folks, this show is going to be one of my favorites. It's a bit different than our normal fare of theme parks, but I love it when we switch things up a little bit. Don't you, Banks?
Yeah, change is good. I agree. Maybe. What exactly do you have in mind?
Oh, nothing too crazy. Only a behind-the-scenes tour of the brand new World Wrestling Entertainment Training Facility. That's right, wrestling fans. This episode is for you. Orlando is not just about cartoon characters and thrill rides anymore. Vince McMahon and his mega million industry has set up camp here too. So the horizons are broadening.
Diversification is good. I agree. Maybe.
No maybes, Banks. This is definitely a move in the right direction for Orlando. It can't just be all theme parks all the time.
It can't?
No, and I promise you that we are going to see great things from this right after News in the Queue, that is. So, practice with me now. Yes, 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 yes. This week we are kicking off the news by cooling you down. The Gaylord Palms Resort will once again be bringing the icy North Pole to Central Florida, starting on November 23rd. And this year, everyone's favorite snowman will be joining the festivities.
Frosty the Snowman will be the theme of the ice attraction in a colorfully frozen retelling of the Christmas classic. More than 2 million pounds of hand-carved ice sculptures will bring your favorite scenes to life in a 9-degree Frosty Palace. It's always very cold in there.
New this year, the Frostbite Factory, a live carving zone, will allow you to watch an ice carver as he creates an ice sculpture.
That's a really cool idea to be able to kind of peek behind the curtain and see them actually carving these ice sculptures. You never really get to see them do that.
I know, and when you do go, it's such an amazing thing to look at. And the first question that comes to mind is, how do they do that?
Right.
Well, now we're going to get to see.
And repeated from last year, guests can also purchase Gingy's gingerbread decorating experience, view 2 million twinkling lights, walk through the hotel's holiday displays, and enjoy live entertainment. I always have a blast at ICE every year, and I'm looking forward to this year. I'm actually kind of happy to see them. I know they have the DreamWorks brand, but I'm kind of happy to see ICE kind of go away from the DreamWorks like it has been the past 2 years.
I agree.
And do something different.
This seems a little bit more classically Christmas and not so commercialized, I
exactly.
guess.
And Frosty Snowman is classic Christmas personified, because that special's been around for a long time, so people of all ages know who this is.
Yes, good move, Gaylord.
Mm-hmm. Now, from ho 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 to mwah, I like that. Howl-O-Scream is giving Facebook fans the chance to face their own fright and vote on several elements of a brand new haunted house called Death Water Bayou.
The 3 key elements up for vote include voodoo doll designs, mask designs, and even the name of the town where Death Water Bayou is located.
Voting has started on the Howl-O-Scream Facebook page and takes place in a series of 3 Facebook polls over the course of 3 weeks.
Now, opening weekend for Howl-O-Scream 2013 is September 27th and 28th. The event then runs through Thursday through Saturday nights throughout October.
This is a cool deal for them to do, to be able to say, oh, I want to see this in the maze. Then you go and you're like, oh, I voted for that. Awesome.
Yes, I really appreciate it when the parks or the attractions start using social media platforms to become interactive with the audience.
Oh, agreed. And I like this Death Water Bayou because, I'm from I'm from the Louisiana area, closer, more up in Texas, but, you know, this has got some good...
a good feel to it, a good scary feel to
the
it.
backwaters of the swamps can be a scary place.
I read the story on it, and I have to tell you, it does look interesting, and I'm creeped out for sure. Now, Busch Gardens isn't the only one with Halloween in mind. The Orange County Regional History Center has changed up its exhibit from backstage to onstage at Universal Orlando Resort. Man, that's always quite the name. The exhibit now presents a look at the creation of Halloween Horror Nights.
They're also holding a special event from 6 to 9 p.m. on Saturday, August 24th called A Haunting Look at History. Fans will be able to hear from many of the team members who put Halloween Horror Nights together each year.
Yeah, tickets are $40 for members and $55 for non-members. Seating is limited, so you're going to want to call 407-836-7010 for tickets.
This is, you know, they've been doing a really great job with this backstage to onstage thing at the History Center all year, and it's always good to see what goes on behind the creation of Halloween Horror Nights, because it's one of the most detailed Halloween events in the country.
Yes, I agree. I had a great time last year. I definitely plan on returning this year, and it is cool to be able to see how they put these things together.
Mm-hmm. And I know you've been watching every time they announce the house, you'll watch the film. We talked about a little bit last week. What did you think of Evil Dead?
Evil Dead is rough. That's definitely not something, it's not a friendly, family-friendly movie. I don't even know if it's just friendly, period. But it was rough. Cabin in the Woods kind of had a bit of comedic value to it. Evil Dead is not that movie. Definitely scary. That's going to be some house they have set up there.
Well, speaking of putting on a show, there is currently a special ticketed event being held in Disney's Hollywood Studios Premiere Theater. The Art of the Possible, the music of Andrew Lloyd Webber, is a full stage show production put on by nearly 500 volunteer Disney cast members who share a passion for singing, dancing, and acting.
The production is to benefit a local charity, and this year the troupe has chosen A Gift for Music as their beneficiary.
Performances are planned for 7:30 on July 25th, 26th, 27th, and 28th. Park admission is not required.
Ticket prices are $15 to $35 each, and they are available at EncoreCentral.org.
Encore is such a great group. I've got several friends who perform in that, and each year the shows are just glorious and so cool to see. And I love Andrew Lloyd Webber's music, especially Phantom of the Opera, so this would be a great show to see.
It probably will be. Are you going to get out there?
I'm going to try.
All right. Well, staying with the topic of charitable events, Celebration Florida is hosting one of its own. For the 5th consecutive year, reality television stars will help make dreams come true by appearing in the Hearts of Reality event on August 3rd.
More than 140 stars from the hit television shows Survivor, The Amazing Race, The Apprentice, Big Brother, and others will reunite with their castmates to help raise donations for Give Kids the World Village.
A $20 donation enables guests to attend an autograph signing at the Bohemian Hotel in the afternoon, and a $30 donation to the Village will get fans entrance into a star-studded party at the Celebration Town Tavern that evening.
This is something they do every year there, and I know a lot of my friends are huge reality star show fans, and so they would love a chance to go out and do this, and it's a great organization too.
Well, it's definitely for
Do you
a good
watch
cause.
any of those shows?
I'm not a big reality show person.
Neither am I, but you know.
There's a couple of them.
You-
Bring in the
you
Kardashians
know what the
and
show-
I'll be there.
The Kardashians? No.
You can find this week's Hidden Image at the Great Movie Ride at Disney's Hollywood Studios. At the end of Raiders of the Lost Ark Room, Mickey and Donald can be found in the far left corner on the left wall. They're facing one another, and Mickey is to the right of Donald, on the third row of panes up from the floor.
Now this week we stepped out of the parks and into the ring at the WWE Performance Center.
It was exhilarating to get a glimpse of the types of training a wrestler has to go through to make a name for himself, and the training isn't necessarily what you think it might be.
Now we threw JeniLynn into it all with Dusty Rhodes, aka the American Dream, for this rare opportunity.
Yeah, well, that's what I do. Hey everyone, we're here at the WWE Performance Center that just opened up in Orlando. This is the place where all of the up-and-coming wrestlers come to train and hopefully make it to the big time in wrestling entertainment. We're getting a behind-the-scenes tour today, so come along with me. Let's see what's going on.
No one can say that they are undefeated in the history of WrestleMania matches, and the WWE Universe shows their appreciation for the dead man.
Bit of a basis of what is exactly the purpose of this performance center?
This is where dreams come true. This is where your dream of being a WWE superstar come true. It's something that the WWE backs totally. Triple H had, Hunter had a great vision of putting this together. It's done. It has everything that you could want, every coach you could have, every head coach you could have, all the facilities to have the opportunity to be a star. It's great. It's like, I wouldn't even say, I'd say it's bigger than minor league baseball. Where do you get your next players? Where do you get your superstars from? When do you get your next reporters from? Well, right here we build them all.
Now, why Orlando?
Orlando is a place to where it's so growing, and our relationship and with Full Sail is such a needed part of our WWE vision. And Full Sail is here, of course, and our NXT tapings on Thursday are here. But I think to me it's the cross section of how many people around the world come here. So they bring their kids, they come here to Universal and to Disney, and the atmosphere is like just, man, like I used to say, funky like a monkey, man. I mean, let's get pepped. You can't get excited about this. So it's exciting times, and there's so many people here, and there's so much to do here.
Central Florida is such an amazing place to live, to work, to play, and we had this amazing global asset in Full Sail University and the opportunity to match our global sports entertainment brand with a university that does such an amazing job in teaching everything that our workforce at WWE delivers. So we started taping our NXT program, which is internationally distributed in nearly 100 countries. We started doing that every 3 weeks alongside the students at Full Sail and the leadership team, and soon it became apparent that Central Florida had some amazing resources that it could bring to bear. So as we were thinking as WWE about our future talent development strategies, it just made very good sense in the adage of success breeds success to think about Orlando, Central Florida as a global destination.
Now, talking about those performances at Full Sail University, is that something that people are able to attend, watch?
We do. We tape on average of every 3 weeks at Full Sail Live, which is their live event venue at Full Sail. Tickets are available to the public. And what makes it so unique beyond the fact that Full Sail students are working alongside our professional production staff is that Central Floridians, those visiting Central Florida, can go over and see a world-class, let me underscore, world-class production happening right here in Central Florida every 3 weeks. Our main roster superstars coming to support the next generation of superstars. So go on WWE.com, figure out when we're going to be here next, buy tickets, and come get a piece of the universe that is WWE.
Can you describe to us a little bit about your training that you went through? This is something that takes place years.
Yeah. It's definitely a craft because everything is, improvisation on the fly, feeding off the crowd and doing things like that. I equate it to Shakespeare's theater in the round, you know what I mean? We're not just playing to one camera right here. We've got people over here, there, somewhere over there, so there's things all around. So the training is very intense. As you see, we've got our weight room in there. We've got the athletic trainers in case someone gets injured. We've got the stuff here in the ring. We've got stuff in the back to work on interview skills, communication skills, things like that. So it's a very arduous task. So if you're not fully into it or putting everything you have into it, it's not something that's going to work out. So that's the tip. You got to want it bad.
Well, I think you're doing pretty well for yourself. From what I
Thank you.
understand, Triple H handpicked you to kind of represent the company at the new
awesome.
opening.
Yeah.
What do you expect to happen next?
I don't know. I mean, it's like he told me the world is your oyster, So when you hear stuff like that, it's really good. But getting the chance to do that, it kind of showed me, they put their trust in me, that they, allow me to do something like that. And to have that opportunity is amazing. It's so good. So it's like a dream come true.
WWE is the I believe, the top entertainment company in the world. So I'm just happy to still be doing it.
Well, there you have it, your behind-the-scenes tour of the new WWE Performance Center. Any of these guys and girls could be the next big thing in wrestling entertainment. Now keep in mind that since they work here, they also live here. So when you're walking around Orlando, keep your eyes open. You never know who you might see. Many of the questions we're frequently asked here at the show concern purchasing tickets. There are countless ways to obtain tickets to Orlando's attractions, but here's an option for skipping the long lines at most of the theme park's ticket counters. If you don't purchase your admission in advance, take advantage of the machines at the park's main entrance. You may have to jump through a few hoops by providing a bit of personal information. However, if you have a credit card, the machines are a faster option. Leave standing in line at the ticket window to others. You're on the fast track with your automatic admission and ready to dive in.
The next time you plan a Disney vacation, book with a travel agency that's been specifically designated as an authorized Disney vacation planner. Unlike some other agencies, many of our agents' exclusive knowledge of Walt Disney World can help you get the most out of your vacation. And the assistance of our travel professionals can help you get a customized Disney vacation that's just right for you, your family, and your budget. Start planning your magical vacation today by visiting mousefantravel.com.
It is known that SeaWorld is not just about pleasing crowds, but also about being caretakers of the ocean.
Part of this effort is the rescue and rehabilitation of ill or injured marine life. Over the years, SeaWorld has helped 22,000 animals in need.
Wow.
This past week, we saw 4 of them be released back into their natural SeaWorld after completing rehabilitation.
This year alone, 13 manatees have been rescued by SeaWorld Orlando's animal rescue team, with 7 being returned to the waters of Eddy Creek.
So prepare for some warm fuzzies because these big guys are going home.
Well, today we released 4 manatees that we rehabilitated. 3 of them came back to us in December. They were trapped in an embankment area and they had mild cold stress. And then the other one had some buoyancy issues. We rescued back in March of this year, of 2013, and we took to SeaWorld for rehabilitation. They all did really well. We weighed them this morning. Everybody's up in weight. They've gained anywhere between 65 to 220 pounds. And so we got together with the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission, told them the status of the animals. They decided they were ready for release. And so we brought them out here and sent them home. The goal of the SeaWorld Rescue Program, our job is to rescue any ill-injured or orphaned marine mammal or marine animal, rehabilitate them, and to get them then back out into the natural environment. So it's just the goal of the program. It's what we do. It takes a lot of work. A lot of it, especially if they're orphans, it's 24/7. We do bottle feedings every 4 hours. So we've got crews that are in from as early as 3 o'clock in the morning to do the first bottles until midnight to do the last bottles. Sometimes you have to tube feed them because animals are dehydrated, and you have to get fluids to them. You have to get some nutrition to them. And then they start coming around. Some need antibiotics, which are prescribed by our veterinary staff. So it's very labor intensive, but our staff, that's what we're here for. We love doing it.
Summer is here. Don't pay full price for your theme park admission tickets. Undercover Tourist ships the exact same tickets straight to your door for less than gate price. All tickets are new, authentic, and backed by one of the best refund policies. Add on your car rental to save up to 50% on your vacation package. Find the best day to visit each park along with other insider tips and planning tools at undercovertourist.com. Visit undercovertourist.com and buy your tickets today.
Well, y'all know it's coming.
What's coming?
The weekly giveaway.
Right. I knew that. I was just testing. Yeah. Last week we asked you to tell us the year that Give Kids the World opened. The answer is 1989, and our winner for this week is Ron Broyles from Anchorage, Alaska. He got it right and says that Give Kids the World looks like a wonderful program for sick kids and their families, and it sure is.
Congratulations, your prize package is on its way. Now for this week's challenge, we want you to tell us which attraction you can hear this sound at.
I would have enjoyed this interview a lot more if I had gotten my cup of coffee!
When you send in your answer, you might be picked at random to receive one of 10 codes we're giving away for the new Wake Up with Disney app for iOS devices. And this is the app right here. It features Donald, and it's just basically a really neat alarm clock app where Donald wakes you up, but you can also interact with Donald, like poke him. It has animated weather. If it's cloudy, he looks all happy, or if it's raining, he's shivering because it's raining. It's really a cool app. Have him poke him again.
Oh, it's really adorable. What a fun way to bring Disney home when you're not in the parks.
And it is only available for iOS devices, so if you win, you don't have an iPhone, you can just give the code to a friend, and they can use it. Yep.
That's what Donald has to say about that. Now, send in your answer by email to info@attractionsmagazine.com. You must include your full name and address, and we need it all by the end of next Tuesday, July 30th, 2013. Your chances of winning this week are great since we have 10 codes to give away, but keep in mind that you can only enter once per week and you can only win once per year.
Now, it's time to say hello to those of you who write to us, and Ian, Barbara, Annabelle, and William are first. We're happy to hear you'll be making your first trip to Orlando very soon. There is so much to see here. We know you'll have such a great time, you won't want to go home. I know I didn't.
That's right, and you ended up staying.
Yeah, exactly.
Next up is John Bailey and wife, who watched the show from Delaware. In a recent episode where I took my son Miller to Legoland, John couldn't believe that I had a son that age. Well, hold on to your seat, John, because Miller isn't my oldest. My daughter Margot is a bona fide teenager, and she can be seen in some past episodes running around with Quinn and doing a bit of teen reporting.
YouTube viewer Alan J. Window wanted to know if you caught my Mickey Mouse Club reference back in the episode for July 4th.
Yes, I did, Alan. I'm well versed in many things concerning the Mickey Mouse Club, especially the lyrics of its theme song, so no worries, buddy. I got this. And lastly, Anthony Markham, I didn't want to overlook your questions from a couple weeks ago. I spoke with Miller to check on the current answers. He tells me that his favorite park is the Magic Kingdom and his favorite ride is Big Thunder Mountain Railroad.
Good ride.
He's a smart kid.
Yes, he is. Finally, we want to thank Mouse Fan Travel. Let them plan your next trip, whether by land or sea. For a free quote without obligation, visit mousefantravel.com.
And much thanks to Theme Park Connection, where you can buy, sell, and trade theme park items. Visit the warehouse here in Winter Garden or online at themeparkconnection.com.
We are also thankful to Undercover Tourist, our recommended supplier of discount tickets to Orlando's attractions. For more information, visit undercovertourist.com.
Please let all of our sponsors know that you appreciate them. We couldn't have a show without them.
No, we couldn't. Also, don't forget you can watch the show each and every week on YouTube, iTunes, and Bright House Cable.
You can also like us on Facebook, and we hope that you'll follow us on Twitter.
Not to be forgotten, there's always attractionsmagazine.com for news and videos throughout the week, as well as the magazine itself. It's available in print, on the Nook, online, and in our iPhone and iPad apps.
Yes, the summer issue is now available, and it features a look at the secret history of Mickey Mouse in the parks, SeaWorld's new Antarctica attraction, the new restaurant in France at Epcot, and much more.
Yes, and don't forget to save the date. Again, September 12th is our big Have Fun for Give Kids the World Blogger Bowl at Splitsville. You can donate to our team by going to this website right here. We would love to see y'all out there and say hi to us.
Yes, we also want your donations for those kids.
Oh, exactly. It's for a great, great cause. Now, JeniLynn, you know what? You were right. This really was a fantastic episode, but I'm pretty certain that's because I'm the biz and I'm awesome!
Clearly, you are right. But can you believe we are at the end of this?
It's terrible. Pretty soon, these folks won't be able to see me for a week.
Excuse me! As the general manager of the show, I'm making an executive decision to change this policy.
General manager of what now? All right, folks, looks like we have a few things to work out here. I think we've been watching a little too much wrestling. So while we calm ourselves down, we want y'all to get out there and
Have fun! You need to watch your step or you're going to face the walls of JeniLynn.
What are you talking about?
Secret blooper of the week.
Smartest wrestler alive. That's my technical title.
It's a pretty impressive
Yeah,
title.
I'm getting my PhD right now, so it's actually true.
Best in the world is already taken, so
Yeah.
smartest alive
Smartest
is the next
wrestler.
best thing.
Well, I won't say alive. I'll say smartest wrestler ever.
Oh.
Literally. So that, like, we can do that down here to do the graphic. Smartest wrestler ever.
This title's getting better by the second.
Yeah, see, it's good. It's good.
What? Congratulations. Your prize package.
Prize pack?
Package. I can say that word. I can.
We want y'all to get out there and
Have fun. Now watch
I didn't even say have fun. I didn't even say have fun. I just stared at the camera.
and blinked.
I just stared and blinked. I didn't even say have fun. What was that?
We gotta, okay, just so this is on record. Dusty, how do you feel about these boots?
I love them boots. Them boots are gorgeous, girl.
You heard that here,
That's
Matt
cute.
Hodgeberg.
Yes. Matt Hodgeberg. Better leave her boots alone. You'll find one where you don't want it.